beautiful Monday morning on Galaxy Television, and this is WhatsApp. Yes, good morning and welcome to the show. Today is the 26th day of the month of February. We just have 3 days for this month to go, and here we are live on Galaxy Television. You know, I always tell people something, that there are certain things that cannot be given to you in this life by anyone. No one owes you happiness, no one owes you peace of mind, no one owes you growth. These things, you owe yourself those things. So you have to do whatever you know you can do for yourself to be happy, to have your peace of mind, and to grow. You get it? So on this note, I say welcome again to WhatsApp. My name is Adewole, and WhatsApp is a section of the overall program, Be My Guest. Now, what is WhatsApp all about? WhatsApp is a program designed for the Gen Zs. Now, the Gen Zs are those from the ages of 16 to 37. But even if you're 100, like my grandmother, or you're 70, or you are 90, and you still feel young at heart, you still love watching cartoons and listening to all this Gen Z kind of music, of course, this program is for you. You got it? This program is for you. So go and tell your family and friends and enemies, brothers and sisters, brethren and sistren, like I will always say, that yes, WhatsApp is starting right away. And you know, on WhatsApp we talk about, we have movie reviews, we have celebrity gist, we have fashion and lifestyle, we have so many things, you know, so many entertaining programs for you. And to even top it up, the very top of it is when we bring our A-list celebrity guest. They come and they tell you how far they've gone. They tell you so many things they've done. And we are having one in the studio today. But you know, I'm not going to talk about that yet. I'm not going to introduce him yet. But I want to give you one secret which can make you to be very happy. Nobody can make you happy, but I want to tell you one secret. And that secret is for you to go to your Apple Play Store or your Google Play Store and download the Galaxy TV app. It will make you to be very happy. Don't give yourself sadness. Go there and download, and you will know you can't just afford to miss all of our amazing programs. When you have this thing, the Galaxy app on your phone, make yourself happy by keeping update with what is going on Galaxy TV. Better still, you can follow us live on Facebook, Instagram, and X. We are streaming live right there. Make yourself happy and be with us. And of course, you know, I don't do this alone. Who I be for the film, you know, I got this guy. He's my gym man. He's my bodyguard, you know. When he is my you heard him. When he talks, they run away. That's not my. So when you see me run my mouth on TV, it's because I got Kenneth Obina, aka Orally Baby, in the studio with me.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the show this morning. It's a very beautiful Monday morning. And before I get on the bodyguard and talk right now, they will beat you. When
I have you by my side.
But then you should have God. Only God is the only person you should have in your life that will be sustaining you and protecting you. Leave this body. There's nothing there. It's only clothes and singlets.
I feel big like this.
Before they will beat. So if problem happens to you on the road, I'm glad you are walking. When do you think you will see me?
Wait, I leave me.
You know, Tom and Jerry used to do like this. It's only the average house. Well, Lagos, Nigeria, it's a very beautiful Monday morning, 26th of February 2024. We are live in the studios and we're very happy to be here. This is WhatsApp on Galaxy Television from the overall program Be Our Guest. And of course, I do have the delectable Muideen always by my side in the studios, trying to make sure that we give you the lives and jives, bringing all the vibes to your doorsteps. You know who I am. I am the big size teddy bear, the host with the most. My name is Kenneth Obina, but for some of you, you know me as Orally. And trust me, throughout last week I've been trending, so hey, safe to call us.
Yeah, we've been trending, man.
We're still trending till today. So make sure to tell a friend, to tell another friend that it is time for WhatsApp. And of course, we have a big man in the studios this morning. This man is an A-list celebrity, actor, entrepreneur, content creator, everything you can call him extraordinary. Now this man is obviously a myth and a legend, and to pull all the way to bring him to the studios this morning, we had to go cross over 30 seas,
and
44 mountains,
and 7 rivers.
It wasn't easy. In fact, the yacht we took broke down, so we had to take a cane. It wasn't easy to bring this man, but we have him in the studios. But before then, or maybe we'll do the honors.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on the show this morning. God bless you. Let's roll.
Yeah, alright. Thank you very much for that. So, but before we reveal the secret, this man that is our celebrity guest for today, before we bring him up, we're just going to go on this small commercial break, and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere, because you can't afford to go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. We are still live on Galaxy Television, and this is WhatsApp. This is where it is happening.
Oh, yeah.
If you are not here, you are missing out. You know, this is where entertainment has come to use it to somersault.
Of course.
Yes, entertainment is here. Yes, welcome back to the show. Now, we said we want to introduce our guest.
Yeah.
This guy is an actor, sound designer, an editor, freight forwarding and clearing and forwarding. In fact, only one person.
Wow.
Only one person. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the building this wonderful gentleman. I have known him for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you he's an actor, he is an actor. If you want to watch Anikulapo, the series, he is there. You're gonna see him there. So let's put our hands together and welcome Mr. Muideen Adewole Ibrahim. Welcome to the studio.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure being with you guys.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well. Thank you very much.
How was it getting here?
Hectic, but Lagos traffic, but I'm here.
You're here. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Yes.
Welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
Alright, do you have anything to tell him?
Yes, this is the person you should be saying is your bodyguard. Misplaced priorities. Look at him, you will know that he has everything that he can cover you. Like it's like canopy. He just cover you like this.
Canopy.
This canopy. Sorry for you.
It's so much of a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Yeah.
It's not easy to have someone coming to the studios on a Monday, especially with traffic. So much bodies on the road, everybody's trying to get to work and everything. So basically, we're trying to ask you a couple of questions just to get to know you. Nothing cumbersome. Sometimes when you have guests come on the show, even while we're at the waiting room, they'll be like,
What are the questions?
What are the questions you want to ask?
I hope you're not going to ask me this.
Galaxy Television, we don't do that. So just make sure we bring out the fun part of you. For example, we'll be asking you the kind of stuff you like to do when you like to have fun. So that's how it is. So I'll let the maybe start and then I'll follow up.
So we just want to take a brief talk about his profile. Just read a brief of his profile.
Briefly.
So Muideen Adewole Ibrahim, also known as ND or ZM, is a Nigerian actor, editor, and sound designer. Born into a family of 8 on 7th January 1984 in Offa, Nigeria. He was formerly a banker with UBA registrars and Veritas registrars, formerly Zenith registrar, before pursuing a career in logistics and freight forwarding with various companies in Apapa and Eco Atlantic City.
Wow.
Muideen started his acting career in 2004 during his banking days when he joined Saheed Olobe. Pardon me if I don't know
That's it,
that.
Saheed Olobe, yes.
Theatre group in Bang Group before joining the agent in National Theatre, a movie that yielded no fruits. He would later join FADEX production of Alhaji Fatai Dan Kazim in Ilorin in 2009 before enrolling into Otumba Ladi Onuga movie school in Lafiaji, Lagos Island, yes, under whom he gained his freedom in 2014. Yes. He had since featured in various films like Okin Iwogbe, Ado Ide, Adewole Akpara Ogudadi. Please forgive me if I'm speaking in tongues.
You are swearing for us.
And some movies yet to be released like Alaje and Anikulak, but the Rise of the Scepter.
Of the Spectre.
His versatility, love for industry, and passion for excellence led him to diving into post-production, mainly editing and sound design. His mentors are Damola Olatunji, Gabriel Afolayo, Ibrahim Chata, Femi Tokwe, and Sodiq Adebayo, and Niyi Akimolayo.
Yeah.
You are welcome back to the show, Muideen.
Thanks, man.
Yes, so we want to roll. Let's go in. Now,
Okay.
before all this, before all the acting, before you came into limelight and all that, how did this whole thing start? How was it?
Okay, I grew up in Kwara State. I was born and bred in Kwara State.
Okay.
So, coming to Kwara, coming from my area where I grew up, it's not very easy getting into movie industry. So, we follow this local artist of blessed memory. We call him Shebalese. Okay. So we used to watch Abijah, the Okpajes, the Kotuorons back in the days, and so so when we saw Shebalese was the closest thing we could see to live performance, to getting into the movie industry. So I used to think, oh, anybody from Ofa cannot be in the industry. Anybody from Ofa cannot get into the screen and become an actor. If you want to be an actor, you have to be in Lagos or be in Abeokuta, places like that. So, but when I saw Shebalese, I started having hopes that maybe, oh, with this guy I can get there. Yeah. But Shebalese just died. Okay, we had stories that Abijah was coming to pick Shebalese to join them. So we had hopes, hey, if Shebalese could join Abijah, I can follow Shebalese to join. That was way back in early 90s. I was very young, you understand? Not even a teenager then, you understand? I was very young. So now Shebalese died. So everything died. So I used to believe that, oh, nothing good can come out of this place. I can never be an actor. So I used to have theater groups, gather my brothers, my cousins who grew up in Festac. So they didn't have this typical Yoruba language, but I have Yoruba language. I have incantations that we learn from watching Abijah. They don't have those. So, but they were older than me. Okay. So when I say I'll be the actor, they'll be the boss. They'll say like you are younger. So they will be the actor, I will be the boss. So I'll be like, hey, after the candidates, I'll say Hile. They'll say Agini, waja. Ile. I don't know, make a incantation. I say, Ile. They will say, Agini, waja. Ile. By the time I run out of incantations and then they were still putting the Agini, waja, I'll just die. So, so fast forward 2003. When I got this appointment with UB registrar, so I said, okay, wow, I'm in Lagos now. So this is an opportunity for me to actualize this movie dream. So I saw my cousin of blessed memory too, Nasir Ibrahim. He lives in Idioro, Mushin. So I talked to him. He said, I want to join movies. He said, I want to join movies. Side the Lobby is my neighbor. Do you know Side the Lobby? I said, I know, but Side the Lobby. He said, he's my neighbor. Come and meet him. So he took me to that Side the Lobby. So I enrolled back in 2004. And I joined that side a little bit, but I was working with the UB registrars. It's more easy for me coming for rehearsals and all. So I was like, I need something closer to Lagos Island because I was working in Lagos Island. So people told me, I met Baragbalawan edited You Don't Eat My Car. So Baragbalawan told me that in 2005. He told me, Muideen, if you want to join this industry, start from camera. 2005. Start from camera. I was like, I'm a banker. How do I leave banking and go into camera? Do you know what you're saying? I said I want to be an actor. I thought he didn't know what he was saying. 2019, I joined that camera. That's another story. That's another story. So he says, okay, if you're gonna join camera, go to the National Theatre. Meet so person. If I'm attending to any customer that and I realize that person is entertainment inclined, I tell the person, how can I join the entertainment industry? So I equally met some people who directed me to National Theatre. So I told them, okay, I heard something about National Theatre. There is one AGM going on in National Theatre. He said, oh yeah, you can go there. Miss also person, it can help you. So I went there. I saw this Zule Zoo. I saw this Vaughn of Good Up Research.
Okay.
I met back then, so I met a lot of people. I did a lot of auditions. You pay 2,000 naira for auditions. At the end of the day, you don't get called up. We go to Yamasashi for auditions back then. So we tried a lot, and then we couldn't get anything. Then I lost my job with UBA. I went back to school, finished my program in University of Ilorin. Then I joined FADEX Entertainment. When I joined FADEX Entertainment, FADEX Entertainment put me on screen in Ilorin. I became a local hero a little bit in Ilorin. When I'm working on this, people will be like, it's like, it's him. I'm like, hey, good afternoon. So after the 2010 World Cup, I had an accident in Ilorin. So on the bridge, I had an accident. Thank God I didn't die. I didn't lose my life. So within that recuperation period, the Ramadan came. All programs were stopped on TV. So I couldn't wait when I got back up. So I went to sound. Uncle Tuji Abodun in Ilorin. So it taught me how to record, sequence, record, mix, and master a song. So from ideas to the radio, I can make any kind of song. Wow. So thanks to Uncle Tunji. So he gave me that. So after that, I brought that idea back to Lagos. That okay, I'm a music producer now. So I started producing beat for people, doing this and that. I was like, okay. Then Otumba Ladi Okunuga is my neighbor. Was my neighbor then. So people just introduced me to Otumba Ladi. This guy, you said you love acting. I said, I always want to be an actor. This is just a side thing, music. I just want to be an actor. Okay, come and meet Otumba Ladi. So I met Otumba Ladi Okunuga. Otumba Ladi took me on, and I registered with him. So he trained me. He started taking me to places. You understand? So I started featuring in so many films. Then you understand, cameo roles, one scene. So we were doing that, but then reality struck. I got married. I had my second children, and then I had to feed them. And this movie thing wasn't bringing money. Yeah. So I was like, man, these people had to feed, man.
Yeah, that's true.
They had to eat.
Yeah.
So I left temporarily. I went to Apapa for this freight forwarding. Yeah. So I was clearing containers in Apapa in IRS Logistics Limited. Yeah. Apapa. I'm sorry for mentioning names online. So am I permitted to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So when I was IRS, we were clearing containers, and then we were making money. In Apapa now, unless you didn't enter Apapa, you must go home with something. Yes. Unless you didn't enter Apapa before Buhari. When the president came, and then he came up with some policies, Apapa dried up. Okay. So I left Apapa and went to Eco Atlantic City construction company. I started from like the grass. I was carrying pong on my head like this. I was carrying pong on my head because I have a family to feed. I have a family to feed. So people don't know what I was doing. They know that I go out and I come back in and I bought something for my children. My children are happy. They don't have to know. In as much as I didn't steal anything. Yeah. So I was doing that and got so good. Those guys they looked at me, and they were teaching some of my superiors. They were teaching them some things like, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this like that, do this like that. And I was looking at them. So those guys were not getting it, but I already understand. Yeah. I already understood. I was like, don't you see that this is what he's teaching you? I was like, Ibrahim, do you understand? I said, I understand. He made me the boss. So that's how the company logistic program started. So some Brazilian came, and they took me, they employed me. I did that for a while. 2018, they went back to Brazil, and the company stopped, and then I was out of job again. I still have a family to feed. I wanted to go back to movies. The movies is not making good money yet, so I got a car, started driving Uber. Then COVID came. When COVID came, everything stopped. I went back home. I just took my family and said, I have a home where nothing will push me. So we went back to Offa. When we got to Offa, I joined the local theater group in Offa. So when I joined the local theater group, so how can I start this theater thing from here? So I said, there are skits now. Let me start doing skits. So I started doing skits just to make things back, to take things back up. So one of my superiors, when I was with FADEX Entertainment, Obubu, so I called him up, say, Obubu, I'm back in Kwara. How can you help me? He said, no, if you don't mind joining crew, when you are a crew member, instead of hustling locations and looking for where to sleep and what to eat while looking for roles. When you join crew and then you work on sets, they will give you those roles while paying you stipends and taking care of your welfare. That's how. Okay, where can I start from? So start from camera. That was 2019. Wow. So I went back to that advice in 2005.
Yes.
In 2019, I said no problem. Especially I still have my strength, I can do it. So I joined camera back in 2019. So when I got back in there, I looked for a niche for myself. I worked with lightings, I worked with sound as a sound person. Then I worked with grip. So I was like, I'm a very bulky person. I have this strength that I can lift a lot of heavy metals while maintaining my sanity, and I can still act to do a lot. The grip is a department people are running away from because it deals with a lot of heavy lifting. So you can just pick up a metal and then be going like, and then grab another one and then be going. People will like, why is this guy walking like this? It's nothing to me. I grew up the way my father trained me. I have never worked for another person in my life the way I worked for my father when I was growing up. So I can do anything with brain, I can do anything with strength, you understand? That's my qualities. So when I get into the industry and like people see the way I'm working, just because you need a role, come, we put you in there. When they put me in there and then I deliver the role, fine. They never take two on me.
Okay.
Till tomorrow, I have never say it might be some dialogue issues. Say, okay, no, don't use the dialogue like that. Use it like this. But for my acting, no, I have never take two. Do you understand the point? Take two. Say, why is this acting? It has never happened to me. Wow. Because this is inborn.
Yes.
It's inborn with me.
Wow. It's so good to have you. What an interesting story you have there.
Thanks.
So, what are some of the challenges? Oh, anyways, you've actually mentioned some. But as concerning your career, the acting, and basically in your acting career, what are the challenges you experience?
Okay, the challenges, you understand, we have a lot of people to contend with, a lot of people with pedigree. You understand? So there are guys in the industry who have parents who are veterans, and they were still there, still struggling to get in there. There are guys who are in there already that are not planning to leave. Do you understand? So you have all of them to contend with. And you, where I'm coming from, nobody knows me. I want to try and make face for myself and make name for myself. You understand? So you have to constantly be in there. You have to show up for shoots, show up with good costumes, and take very good care of yourself. You must not go out of shape. You understand? Because in the entertainment industry, two things we are marketing is our voice and our appearance. That's the two major things we are marketing. When your voice is gone on and your appearance is gone, you just be opening gates. You understand? And then, so when you don't have a lot of money in this industry, I have to just lay it bare like that. When you have good money and good backing in the industry, that means you must be very, very good at your craft.
Wow.
You understand? So those are just the challenges. But going for shoots, when you are going there to present yourself that I need a role, give me a role, I can act too. That means you're not invited. So you pay your transport fare there. Getting there, you have to feed yourself. You understand? Find where to sleep because it's out of your comfort zone. At times, you might be going to Oyo, and not Oyo town. You're going to a village that is like 15 kilometers away from the Oyo metropolis. You understand? So you have to equip yourself. Now that is for just one row. You might be there without a row at times. So when you get that row, it might not be on the first day. It might be a 5-day shoot. It might be the last activity of the shoot. It has happened to me so many times that they will say, okay, this one has been following us now. Okay, what can we give him? Let's find him something. And you've been spending money. So it's capital intensive. So you have to be loaded, and then it's just that, and be good, be extraordinary. If you know you are not good enough, go and get good before you come.
Wow. Go and get good before you come back.
Yes, my sister.
I only have the next question to ask you, but before he does, we want to go on a very short break, and we'll be right back. I still have Orale with me in the studio, and of course I have Muideen Ibrahim in the studio, and we'll come back and continue this conversation. Welcome back. This is the WhatsApp on Galaxy Television from the overall program. Be my guest. I still have my guy, my friend, Orale in the studio with me, and I have Muideen Ibrahim in the studio. Briefly, in 30 seconds, just tell us about Bang Ba. Am I right?
Bang Be.
Bang Be. All right, just tell us briefly about Bang Be.
Bang Be means trap. It's my first production. I collaborated with two friends in Offa. We want to like bring this thing down home. You understand? I don't know if I'm permitted to say this or not, but I love my state, my city, my town. You understand? I want good things to come.
Yeah.
Why must I go to Lagos to go and look for greener pastures when I can bring greener pastures down home? You understand? My place is hope for a lot of people too. You understand? So we try to bring people to Offa to come and produce movie, come and act with us. So I saw some like minds, like 3 of us. So we put funds together and then we put up the movie. So that's Bangpe. We had some stars with us that came and graced the occasion. So it's my first production. That's just Bangpe. It's my first and only production for now.
That's a beautiful one.
Yes.
What was the storyline for Bangpe?
And storyline for Bangpe is about 3 guys, two boys and a girl. They were working in a company. Okay. So they want to like it's been a while. They want to defraud the company.
Oh wow!
So, but they need the signature of an elderly man, of the general manager. So, they try to bring the man in, and the man is not in play with them. So, they try to, as they've brought the man. That means he has known their secret now. Yes. So, what could they do? They try to eliminate the man. As they eliminated the guy, they framed the man's son. That is one that killed his father. You understand? Wow. So the man's son was sent to prison. As he came out of prison, these guys that perpetrated the evil, they were enjoying living life. So that guy just came from prison. So the Bangpe is like trap. They set trap for the guy. Yeah. So when the guy got into the trap, when he came back, he now set the trap back for the guys, and then he got his revenge. But he took law into his hands and he was sent back to prison. So that's what it's all about.
All right, briefly, coming into the industry from where you are, Offa, and it's been a very long journey. So we call you MAI or MAI, as we tend to say it now. I'll ask you quickly, in the industry, so far, you are now a mentor to a lot of people. Yeah. But want to ask, who were your mentors, or who are your mentors coming into the industry?
Okay, I'm very sorry. In my that introduction, I didn't put the name there. I'm very sorry, Baba. Baba Tajudeen Ishola, my biggest inspiration in the industry, Abijawara. While growing up, everybody wants to emulate Abija. Everybody wants to be like from Yoruba settings. You understand? So Baba just kind of went off the screen, but the memory is still there. When I met Baba's son, Omar Bija, I told him that Baba is the reason I want to be an actor. Wow. So now growing up, when I became an adult, I started seeing a lot of people. So I took interest in Adewole Latunji and Gabriel Afolayan. When I met Gabriel Afolayan, I told him, boss, you're my mentor. He said, there is a reason for you being here. Probably it's because God wants us to meet. And then he told me a lot of things, and we related like we've known each other all our lives. You understand? Same thing with Adewole Latunji. You understand? But then you cannot take anything away from the great Ibrahim Chata, and then my townsmen Femi Adebayo, Tokwe Adebayo, and Sadiq Adebayo. Those trio.
Alright, the last one before she takes you now, the Yoruba movie industry, and you have a correlation with the English industry. You guys are known as Nollywood. Now, I want to talk about the kind of stories you guys portray. Now, if you check properly, recently we have Tampan, and then the Yoruba industry really bringing it out. Now, these are the people we did not think would be able to tell credible, reliable stories. But so far, so good. You guys are doing it with Anikolapo and the rest of you guys. Yes, you guys you've pulled out all the stops. Now, kudos to Tampan. I want to also talk about veterans. We've had veterans in the industry coming out to say either we are sick or we are not feeling good or this is happening to us, and so far members of the public have been able to give back and say this. What do you think can be done by either Tampan or to help?
Yeah.
Because it's becoming rampant now, and everybody's coming out to say my leg is doing this one, my eye is doing this one, and everybody comes out. What do you think should be done, or what do you think is being done to curb or regulate this?
Before I go into details, I will say one thing: save for raining days. Simple. Save for raining days, because in the industry there is good money in the industry. When you are in there, once you get in there, you are okay. You understand? And you are paid good. Like when you are not making face, when you are looking for when you are just getting face, you should be making around 300,000 to 500,000 naira monthly. When you are face, you should be making around 3 to 5 million naira monthly.
Wow.
Yes, but they spend those money too in trying to maintain what is going on ground, maintain the lifestyle, and then you understand, get to locations. They have to fuel their car, live in lush areas, because truth be told, whoever I want to pay to see on screen, it must not be just ordinarily available on the street. You understand? So to maintain that kind of lifestyle, it's not cheap
at all.
Do you understand? It's not cheap. So, but then you have to save for raining days. Besides that, I'm privy to some information in the Tampan organization, because when the last time we went to meet Otumba Balaji Amushon, Mr. Latin, our global president, there is a welfare committee, there is insurance, there is a lot of things that take care of those of old veterans, you understand, and injured and disabled members of our party. It's just that they don't loud it, you understand? They don't put everything on screen. They take care of our people. But it's normal for somebody to see one of our members who's not doing too well and try to seek for extra assistance from the public. That we know the association is trying to do something, but please, guys, can we help improve this person's lifestyle? That doesn't mean the association is not doing anything. So far, you are under the umbrella of the association, because a lot of people are not under the umbrella of the association. Do you understand? Yes, it's like you bashing your car outside and you don't have insurance. And everybody assumes that once you are driving a car, it must be insured. Do you understand? And it's like, where's your insurance? I don't have insurance, so what do you need? You have to look for how to fix it yourself. You understand? That's what happens most times. But then, save for rainy days. That's just the advice.
Are you currently, because of time, are you currently working on a project right now?
Personally?
Yes.
No. But as in my personal project?
Yes.
It's in the writing stage. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are you working on now? Maybe with another person, another project.
Okay. I'm going to say I'm just coming from a set. With we in Ikorodu are producing a movie, so I have to take excuse to come on the show this morning.
Wow, thank you very much.
So I have to honor this.
Thank you so much. So tell us, what is that challenging role, that role that you have played, that you walked like, I have put in my best. It brought out something inside of you, your sweat, your blood, your strength, your mind, everything. They say that whether in editing, in sound, or in acting, what is that role?
That script, that role that when you looked at,
you like
it took you back, brought you.
What is that role? What's that job?
I have two.
Okay.
The very first one is it's not released yet. It's a Netflix series. It's a Netflix movie.
Okay.
Like when I got there, in a crowd of like 300 people. I'm supposed to just be there and say, yes, you to the crowd. I'm just supposed to be in the crowd. Yes, I've been given the costume already. I've ordered this agbada. So somebody just looked at me and say, I love this guy's physique. it can play another role. Try him somewhere else. Don't just waste this kind of physique. Say, okay, can you shoot a gun? It's like, I can shoot a gun, and I've never shot a gun. But it's an opportunity for me to get out of the park and then stand out.
Yes.
So he said he can shoot a gun. Can you shoot a gun? Can shoot a gun? You can shoot a gun now. Try it with a gun. They gave me a gun. I just pull back the hammer and then squeeze. Down! I shot a gun. What else? He said, can you ride a horse? I can ride it. I can ride a horse now.
What is a horse?
I have never ridden on a horse before in my life. So, but God so good, I've heard those wranglers speak in Lorry dialect. I was like, these guys must be my brother. So I went to talk to them. I chatted with them. I bought them Coke, and I said, guys, I have a role that requires me riding this horse. You guys will teach me. They said, okay, we'll teach you, bros. No problem. Do it like this. Do it like this. I fell on the horse 3 times. I injured my back. And once you tell them you are injured, they will just take you off. I put another person there. There are a lot of people. They don't have time.
Yeah.
You understand? So I have to manage that back pain. And I drove the horse like Amitabh Bachchan. Believe that. Like with action, with guns. Down. She dropped the gun. Can I another one? Down. We were like terrorists in the movie. We were raiding a village. So we dropped, we dismount from the horse without stopping, and then we are running. Okay, that is that. The other one is when I was filming Adewole, and I was giving a dialogue. You understand? That was the first time I was giving a dialogue, and the legendary Kuni Afolayan is listening. Babatunde Kilani was listening. Ogabili was there. Alaji Taiwazan Ogugu was there. Those veterans were behind the screen monitoring. They were like looking at the next generation. So I was like, Muideen, this is it. The moment you've been waiting for. Don't mess this up. So that was what I was thinking. Then I forgot my dialogue. I was in front of Mama Shola Shubowale. I was supposed to just deliver a message, but the message was read to me in English, and it's a Yoruba movie. So I have to translate to Yoruba and deliver it perfectly. You understand? And so I forgot my dialogue. When I remembered it in English. I was now battling the interpretation. So God, I have to talk quick before this woman asks me this question, and then I respond. I was sweating. So I wanted to ask my colleague that, what was that dialogue that we rehearsed? I remember that I'd been mic'd. That once I said, and it will be like, that's the dismissal, and then you take me back to the back of the pile again. So I was shaking. I was like, God. I was telling myself, you got there and you messed it up. See your life. Is that what you're going to tell your child? Like, Daddy, all those days trying to ask him, why didn't you make it? I got there, but I messed it up. So I prayed. Then the dialogue came back just at the nick of time, and I delivered it. My hand, if the video took me very well, my hand was trembling like this. But I delivered with that strong face, like jagun ti deruba jagun egbe ni awa nse.
Can you? I have forgotten. You know why? To let you know that he was really in that situation. He still remembers the line.
I remember the dialogue, but I loved it for life. I loved it.
Yes, you can't forget that again.
No, I dare not.
Wow.
So since then, the confidence just came on me. So the next road, I just delivered the line, and the next road, I just finished it, and I was like, and then Ogakuna came in front of me and looked at me like this, and then nodded, and then went over. I said, yes.
Wow, that's beautiful. So please, can you, before you tell our Gen Zs, there are so many people that are watching right now that want to come into the industry. Just briefly tell us first, well, how do you unwind when you are not in the movie set? Do you still go for your flights, 4D and all that? So how do you unwind those flights?
How do you catch fun?
When I'm not on set, I'm actually resting. Okay. Because the job is hectic.
Very.
Yeah.
Very, very hectic. When I'm not on set, I'm resting. I'm like spending time with my children, revising their notes, you know, assist my mom, assist my wife. Because when I'm not working, I'm in offer.
Okay.
You understand? I mean, when I'm not working enough, I go home, I see what's going on, check because I have only girls, so I catch up with their development, what's going on in their head. I talk to them.
Yes.
So besides that, I write codes too. I develop websites. So I do subtitles, do editing. I just open my system, look at those backlogs of jobs, and then start pressing and I'm working. When I'm tired, I sleep. Check my daughters in school, come back on the system, visit the gym because you have to maintain fitness.
Yes.
Visit the gym, and that's basically what I do. Write websites, get on social media, updates, follow trends, and that's
so quickly tell the Gen Zs, our viewers, the people that are watching now, that want to come into the movie industry,
to become the next Muideen, Adewole, Ibrahim.
What would you have? What would you tell them to do that this is the right way to go about movie production?
Okay, guys out there, if you want to come into the industry, just be sure of yourself. Be sure it is what you want to do, because there are challenges.
Yeah.
Because if it's what you want to do, when you face any challenge, you see it as a stepping stone, and then you go past it and then move to the next level. But if it's not what you want to do, when you see the first challenge, you back out. Because there are various people that tell me, I want to act, and I take them to the location, and they are seeing us like, back to one, we act again. So if somebody missed it, back to one, they act again, back to one, and then we are like doing the same thing like 4 or 5 times. And I ask me, is it how you do this thing? I said, just for 30 seconds film. Now you guys will say, look at what they are doing. That's how we do it. They say, I cannot do this thing, and then they will go. Be sure of what you want. If that's what you want to do, that is the very first thing. Then resilience. After resilience, 3, research into what you want. Research into the acting side of the film. Go in front of TV, in front of a glass, act, portray what you want people to see. If you like what you see, that means there's a 50% chance people will like it. If you don't like it, nobody will like it. That's it. So get in front of a glass, look at yourself, and then do some act, and then when you get into the industry, you will be tried in various roles. You will play. You play a pauper, you play a rich boy, you play a playboy, you play a gate man. They will try you. So whatever aspect you see that people love about you, then you see that's your niche, and then work harder on that, and then the sky is your starting point.
Yes, quickly, your social media handle.
ZWEDXL on ZWEDXL, that's it. ZWEDXL on Instagram, X, and Facebook. ZWEDXL.
ZWEDXL.
Yes.
All right.
Wow. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me, my sister.
Adewole Ibrahim. Yes, right now we still have Muideen in the studio with us, and of course we have Orali in the studio. We'll quickly go on this short break, and when we come back, we're going to give you the hot celebrity gist that happened over the weekend. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Overall program, be my guest. Of course, Orali and myself will be taking the next segment of the program, which is Celebrity Gist. Orali, can we roll?
Omale gives shout out to lady he danced with during the London concert. Now, this one is really annoying because women, we always stain your white forever. Now, you know what happened over the weekend at Amsterdam when Omale had his concert, and the boyfriend and the girlfriend actually went to the concert together, and of course the lady is a huge Omale fan, and she was pushed basically by the guy. I can't see your crush and everything. She ended up overdoing it, and then the guy broke up with her there and then it was really crazy because the internet was on fire for that one. And then Omale now says, when he heard about the fact that the boy broke up with the girl at the concert, and because of what happened, how they danced so ferociously, he said, you know what, I got you. If your boyfriend has dumped you, I got you. Come to me, I'll take care of you. And so they knew what they were doing.
No, not really. You know, it was just a shout out. I give you a shout out. You know, I love you.
Wow. Another person's babe that they brought to concert.
Come on
to where?
Orali, I am a maybe dollar. I am not the girl. So take it easy.
And maybe the way you're saying this, I cannot take it to concert. You are putting fear in my heart now.
Please don't be feared. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, moving to the second one. He said, I will buy you and marry you. That's Portable retaliates as Bakare labels him dirty boy from Songo. You know, they've had issue back and forth. over time, you know, when Bakari opened her Lekki house and all that, so they have been having issues back and forth, not until Portable wrote to her and was like, I can't remember the exact thing he wrote. Then she was angry about it. She was like, who are you? Why will you come to my page and be writing all this nonsense? Here's your husband, where's the father of your child? All those kind of things. So it was in that process that she also called Portable a dirty boy. Now, you know Portable, everyone knows that. Portable would keep quiet. Portable will give it back to you, and Portable said, I can marry you, I can buy you, I can do this, I can be your husband and all that. So it has really been back and forth. But please, this issue has dragged too long because they are actually bringing in their family, their wives into the issue. Portable was like, I don't want my wife to come close to you. She's also an actress. Maybe one of the wives. So that you don't have to influence her negatively. But come on, you don't hurt rich. All right, moving on.
Fina mocked over mispronunciation of NAFDAC twice, and then she reacts.
Orally,
yes.
Orally. I don't even know why I'm allowing you to read women's stories this morning. But anyways, let's just go.
Obviously, women's story puts me in trouble last week. So I'm leaving it for you.
Not trouble, actually. It made you trend. You trended.
For
a good reason.
Trend today.
Now, Fina's situation was, she was advertising a product. All these herbal products.
How can Fina not know how to pronounce
No,
that?
it is not even the that thing that...
Sorry, Fina, I said anything.
It is not even the that thing that pains me in the whole matter. She first of all said that the herbal is made in the image and likeness of God.
Fina Chukwu.
Then from there she now said that it is NAF tag. NAF and tag. That NAF tag has approved the product. Hello, sisterly, I do not support you in this angle. You didn't say it was, you were not joking. You said NAF tag. Come on now. Even if you're a celebrity, even if you want to joke about it, like when I say brethren and sister, and everyone knows that. But saying it twice, come on.
Fina, it is NAFDAC.
NAF and DAC, not NAF and tag.
Don't begin. I don't want. There's something I wanted to say now. If I say this one, I will trend again. But let's do the last one.
Okay, so the last one is Mr. Raw pioneered Igbo rap. That's Slow Dog. Slow Dog is also an Igbo rap artist. I think Odumodu Black. Yes, Odumodu Black came up and said that no one paved the way for him. Okay. So, you know, there's something there. You can't tell me that you just got to the top by yourself. Yeah. Someone paved the way. Sure. See, you are in Galaxy Television. That's because the chairman, Steve Ojo, decided to open a Galaxy TV. Yeah. So someone...
This one you are saying, so they will increase your salary a bit.
Whatever.
Keep it up.
You get it.
Steve Ojo paid the chief paid the way for you.
That is the truth. You get it. And that's
Chief, thank you. God bless you, sir, for paving the way.
So, what's his name? Slow Dog that said, Mr. Raw was actually the first Igbo rap artist that came out. So he actually paved the way for other Igbo artists to be where they are today. So that is how we've come to the end of today's show. But we want to say our goodbye. But before we do that, Orale.
Of course, thanks to everyone who has listened to us. Of course, we have had MEI in the studio with us. I want to say a big thank you. My name is Kenneth Obina, and I'll say this: do not turn off another person's light bulb because you want yours to shine brighter. Drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Every day above 6 feet is a very good day. You can reach me on Instagram at official_already. See you tomorrow.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Omowumi Oyenuga. Omowumi is my curse rate. Happy birthday, girl. God bless you and enrich you many more years. Good health, plenty money in your bank account, and good health to enjoy it. And we want to say a very big thank you to our guest today, of course, to Orale for holding down, to our camera crew. We have Kayode, we have Afix. I don't want to call you the new guy, so I was deliberate by your name. Afix, thank you for being there. And to our producer, Mr. Femi, sir, we love you. You know how much we love you.
So much love we got for you.
So much. And to our big man up there, Sir Chairman Chief Steve Ojo for paving the way. I'm not saying it for anything. You've
already said it. There's nothing you want to
Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. We so much appreciate. And to you, Abia, we love you. And we're going to be here tomorrow morning by 10. You stay tuned. We'll be right here. Until that time.
Of course, we have Sabi boys too.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. The Sabi boys are standing by. If you want to crack your rib, this is the time to come and laugh.
We can't wait for you guys to come.
Your sorrow. You get it. So until tomorrow, we love you and bye for now.